So this morning we're going to tackle some tasks on the 200. It's been a while. Okay. Namely, get more camber dialed into these. The camber's pretty much maxed out on the top hats, and I've already got lower arms in the bottom, so we're going to think creatively to dial some camber in there. I think that's it on this car, and then if we get time we'll have a tinker with Ross's 180. It's got a leaky blow-off valve and we want to jack it up and have a look underneath to make sure the drive shaft isn't fouling on the hoops. It's a bit of a funny noise when it drives. So as I said, it's been a while since I've done any work on this car. The battery's flat, but we can work with that. And probably need to tidy the garage up before we do anything else. What's that smell? Cat pee. That should kill the smell. Here he is, Mr. Superlap.
Mr. Superlap.
The garage was real messy, so I've just been tidying it up.
Okay, cool.
Trying to create some space.
No worries.
I'd steer clear of that slightly wet patch. Oops.
You don't look.
Good morning. It's very dirty. Not like you.
Do you have a drill and drill bit?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
One side isn't quite maxed out, so see here, there's still a bit of room.
Yeah, so that side's got a little bit more adjustment, yeah.
Who did it?
Whoever installed it did a job. But it was us.
No, these come pre-assembled to top hats.
Really?
Yeah. I'll put these in. Although they did come out and go into your zombie. I guess we can take them out and have a look, see what we've got to play with, because these are you can see where the plate finishes, but I don't know how much extra we're going to get. Are we going to notch it or drill a new hole separate of the other hole?
Completely new hole, yeah.
Because there's not a heck of a lot.
So much gap we've got.
Yeah, there's not going to be a heck of a lot. Well, see what we can do. So a slight problem, we don't have as much room to play with up here as we thought, so we are going to have a look down here to see if this bolt is on its maximum setting or not. Because the wheels are pretty close to being the same in terms of its camber, or the suspension geometry. Rubber. But we're not convinced. So we're going to have a look ourselves and see what we can do. So we've marked it off with a bit of white paint before we got started. I assume that's... Did you mark it on the bolt as well? Or did you
both sides, yeah.
Right, cool.
Although it shouldn't matter on a nut.
No, it's not come off anyway. And while it was up in the air, I figured I'd do a bit of a radiator clean. So, can't really see any water in there, it looks a bit yucky. Okay, so there's no adjustment up there.
No, and this is a camber bolt's got an offset. So this is not a...
Yeah, it must be in the bottom slot then. There's definitely a slot there somewhere.
Okay, cool. I don't think I haven't marked the bottom.
Now remember kids, the softest compound is going to give first. So if you're doing this with metal tools, be very careful you don't f*** up your plastic. Bang!
Yeah, just do it also.
is still Ross's top hat. Top hat is fully adjusted.
Ah, motherf***.
No! Oh, safe, hey? Well, it's not bad, at least it's safe, but
Yeah.
it's not adjustable, it's not correct.
He's got adjustability at the bottom, right? What I would do is probably we can mock it up to see how much camber we can push out of it.
It's not going to be a heck of a lot. Like,
No.
if anything, it's not even going to be negative half a degree. I think one side was maxed out.
That's exactly why I said that the body that aligned it should have made sure that the top centers are straight before you adjust the bottom. By adjusting your bottom according to your top. If this one's cooker and this one's straight,
Yeah.
it's not going to give you the...
So this is just a. So this has probably been like this since I bought them.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. He's not even made the effort of adjusting that straight and then adjusting the bottom to make sure the wheels are correct and then adding additional camber at the top.
Okay.
And also you don't have a lot of play at the top where with the Ross's one you've got 8 settings to adjust the full slide where this one doesn't allow for that.
On the top hats.
Yeah.
How we can dial in more camber and Cory's.
What's the?
Oh, you want my detours too?
You know, let's try that. No.
Detours, just, you know.
It was on its most.
What do you want, more camber?
Yeah, well, at the moment it's neutral at best. So there might be 0 here and negative 0.2 on this side. It's too neutral for the track. Oh, this side's not so bad.
Oh yeah, it's crammed
centered, but over there it's. So we were going to take these out and drill new holes, but there's not enough meat. It's got to be the coolest car here.
No, to get proper adjustment, he's going to need better top hats. Yeah. These top hats just don't allow for the adjustment at all. No.
Come on, let's go peer pressure Ross.
Yeah.
Well, even if it's just for a track day so you can see what the difference is, I mean,
Yep.
he's not really going to do anything with the car at the moment.
I think he's resigned to the fact it's going to sit for a while after he recovers from his fabrication bill. That was easy.
What this is though, it's like gloss but matte at the same time.
It's definitely not white.
Do you want to get a him?
Yeah.
Remember I had that issue on the other side?
Yeah.
Now I've got it there.
You're leaking fluid, Ross.
Yeah.
I think your cap.
I think your cap's leaking. And it's gone all over your intercooler as well. Oh man.
It's leaking, man.
Oh dude.
Oh, his intercooler's leaking fluid.
Yeah, his intercooler is leaking intercooler fluid.
Which this car always has. That's what, I think I'll take that bung plug out again.
Yeah, so it's got that bar.
So where does your harnesses bolt to?
Mine come down to this bit here, but I think mine's not quite as low. Yeah, I would get this, take this bung out. So leave while it's sitting here, just so.
Oh, I'd always, yeah, I think the seals here are ruined. Oh, there, yeah, there's a hole in the seal there. That's probably where it's going to be. I think you need to screw it up. Oh, you go. I should probably wash that out, eh?
Yep. Jesus, heavy much? Who's this uninvited guest? When did he get a cage?
2 days ago?
Ah,
Yeah, Brandon, big and well.
surprise visitor. Hey man.
Hey bro.
Surprise, I've got a cage.
Yeah.
Fuck it hell, it's a decent one too. Not a Bolton.
Not Bolton, mate.
Sweet, that's beautiful.
Time to throw some money at it, I think.
Shit.
Sweet. Oh, hey bro.
Guard roller is excellent. I can.
Made a friggin' hash of it though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. As long as you didn't. It seems pretty smooth. Whoa. It's just that paint, eh? Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
Get under there with some nail polish or something, it'll be smooth. Oh, so I don't even have to wear it.
You don't even have to technically have any foam padding.
No. Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ross's has to because his is a bit. His seat goes back a bit further, but as long as it's behind your head, no padding. Like mine doesn't have any padding, and I've been through scrutineering, and I think as long as you've got logbook and homologation, you're way laughing.
Okay.
We decided we can't get any more camber out of my coilovers, But we've got another 180 there. So we're taking them out and swapping them around.
I don't want it. I don't want it. It was just...
Oh, where'd I put it?
Oh, it's got it, so Cory.
That's mine.
It's not empty, it's empty.
Mean.
Merry Christmas.
Take it. And then since you've been crying,
You must get his pullover really like that.
away from me, man.
Yeah.
Not by hand.
Right with that, yeah. Maybe a heavier one. Yeah, little hammer.
Oh! You have C-spans?
Yep. Of course.
I have them too, but they're
It's set up on drift spec.
Fucking hell, boy.
Trips me, yeah.
Low life.
Hey! It's still good. It's my Taiwanese version 7 copy.
So now I want to, well now I need to match the height between my, whatever they are, no doubt Chinese, and these D2s, so we don't have to muck around with measurements.
Yeah.
So we swapped the coilovers over. I've got to say, purple and red's not really my thing, but it seems to have done the trick with the camber. Can't really see it. Oh, you can kind of see it there. Got a bit of negative camber finally at the front.
I guess more fluid.
It's some nasty ass shit. Alright, so Charlie's all ready to roll. Wheel alignment's booked in for next week. We've still got some sunlight. We'll quickly chuck on these new wheels we got for the Peanut. So what we've got here on the right is some Racing Heart CPO 35Cs. These are 5 kgs without tyre and a cast, and probably one of the lightest cast wheels you'd get in this size. And on the left are Racing Heart or Spirit Heart CPO 35s. These are forged and are just over a kg lighter than the cast items. So we're trial fitting them on. They're the same offset, so fits fine, and I think maybe looks a bit better than the whites. Maybe it's all personal taste, but the main thing is, yeah, over a kg lighter per corner is something you should notice in a car this small. But yeah, the idea with the forged items is maybe one day chuck some semi-slicks on them and use them as racing tyres if we ever get around to doing something more interesting with this little nugget. Okay, so random discovery time. Goes to show how often I've taken the wheels off. So we found some braided brake lines here and Project Moo rotors.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet, unless someone's painted them, but no, it doesn't look like it.
No, that's a legit shit.
And underneath, if we can see, we've got what looks to be ultra racing, some sort of ultra racing front brace underneath here. Pretty sweet.
Have you seen these?
And sort of these nuts.
These nuts.
And some sort of trick bracing set up here too. It could be factory, but I think it's a bit too beefy for factory. Mint. Anyway, let's put these wheels on. So I think I'll end it there with this awesome piece of Toyota machinery. Hey, it's awesome. It's got a 1500 there, bro. But yeah, I think the new wheels are here to stay. Cheers, Arthur.